Blah, burritos and tacos everywhere. I've just got time for a little short quickie. But here again, we're documenting in a whole lot of evidence. So let's start with some lyrics that somebody stole, allegedly. Right? What's up with that? I just want my song played. Oh, once upon a time long ago. The video was partially muted and then given back. Ain't that a pisser? Just makes you wonder what goes on. Here's Cowboy, yeah. Cherry pie. Well, thank you very kindly, man. But too young to die. I don't see those days single and save a dollar. That's right. Saturday night, I'll call a pretty gal in the cave and I starts calling. I always know they're up to fun. I got flashing videos like this. Now why should I drink from oh shit? Right, you can't get that line right once on this song. Well, somebody wrote it for him. He forgot. He's too dim-witted to remember the words. Let's see how many people can last as long as a quickie. Cowboy, cowboy, marry me. I'll make you a cherry pie. What glitches, Suze? Well, thank you very kindly, ma'am, but I'm too young to die. I'd sure like to see his full body before he dies. Pain in my ass. You hear him laughing in the background? Now, surely that's Elvis before he bit the big one, huh? I got the weight of my world. Right, I got the weight of the world on my shoulders, and these bitches want to play. Wow, that was arrogant. And why does a big strapping man like Elvis want to hitch up with a cowboy? So many jokes about this man. I told you the real one came from Europe. Do. Ours went into the military and never left and traveled internationally. Ugh. Sure, the government's embarrassed. Do. No, it's the 22nd of never, remember? Oh, July 32nd. I thought it was the 12th of never. What a bunch of harassing men and women out here on the line, catfishing everybody like they're a fisherman. What's up, Horsey? You were doing great. I was trying to stop. Right. It's a great song that the famous Elvis Presley wrote his own damn self. Hopped up on Mountain Dew and chips, for all I know. Oh, by the way, did I mention all of our TV stations are turned into video game stations? I mean, they play entertainment. Here's a fun. Here's something you may like before we get on with the evidence. Watch this. WVU network. Wow, 133428. You see that? Bingo. They just told that fake story about the Parkland kid, and they're supporting the idea that he is really. That's because it's all in a video game format. 25 years old, and they're talking shit. Just like that rally today. Reuters had it live. People were going nuts. I said, I'm so tired of hearing about white privilege. I'm going to knock you senseless. Bunch of white people there in Halloween costumes playing F Troop. Oh, I'm sorry if anybody is there today. Pardon my French. Oh, police can do anything they want, but they've been militarized, so they don't take their orders from their chief. Tag St. Louis. Nobody cares about St. Louis, you dork. There's nothing going on in the capital of the fucking center of the United States. He was a shell. It's an embarrassment. Bang, bang, she shot him down, huh? What is that, a mixed couple? What's going on? I mean, not that it bothers me. I've never been prejudiced. Oh, but it's about white privilege. Ugh. Piss me off. I have never been a white bitch that's been privileged. And that's why once upon a time long ago, I used the analogy that I'm no different from a poor black child. And oh boy, did some people get pissed that had a major agenda. Okay, here we are on April 29th. We're going fast. I got things to do. Yeah, they're very upset I did the stream. Right, Tubby?
So let's go over this real quick.
Tubby Doolittle.
It's simple. The creator of it.
Let's find a way.
Creative license.
Maybe we'll lay one on the other.
All my input, at the least, is 1/3.
Oh, we're talking about how to make a video your own.
Another third.
And they're attacking me.
And we also have a chat where it's changed at least 25% when you change the appearance of
But they knew I was there.
So,
My frequency, their computer tricks. I mean, pick a subject. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me what people in the end come to terms with, as long as they come to terms. Right. They know everybody's involvement. That's not my fault.
Simply go over to my YouTube beta studio. And it took entirely too long.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me an Apple computer can't handle this.
Apple computers suck dick. So does Microsoft. Oh, they all do it. So while y'all have your little wars about whose computer's got a bigger dick, they all got erectile dysfunction. See, that's funny. Well, I mean, not really, but I thought it was funny. Ain't that a mess? You got a beautiful woman on a casting couch with her legs spread wide open with a poster that says, "Enter here at my vajayjay." And they say, "Turn over." Just for power. Don't tell me there's any real man out there that likes anal sex over Pooh Nanny. Bunch of bullshit.
See, the minute you speak it, then all of a sudden it's moving.
Come on, give me a good picture of this.
Computer had to document the evidence so we can all learn together.
Oh, I wanted to help people learn together.
Well, here's
They
my
learned,
channel, son of a bitch.
but not one thank you or fuck you to me.
I'm not getting into where I should be.
Well, no.
Yet. Let's go look at videos.
That's because Channer and crew, run by Mel,
Just
already had
Suze.
access.
Meant to do what you're meant
Pink
to do.
line
Now
across
look
the
at
top.
this.
Here we
I
go.
tried to monetize. And right here we have a yellow exclamation. So you can't monetize
I knew that.
until you have 1,000 viewers. And I'm nobody. I don't have any.
Oh, but
So
they
what
all
they're
got
doing is
over
trying to put
1,000
a hack
viewers,
on me.
so they can pick on me.
I want to be monetized.
Where's Channer
That's
today?
absolutely not true.
Getting a lobotomy?
Monetization data is currently unavailable for some videos.
You
As a
know he
result,
buckled
some
down hard this
information
weekend,
may be
ran away, big punk.
missing or inaccurate. Well, let's go check on Channel Odd's little stroke with his diaper and his binky.
Oh, shit. Don't you just hate diarrhea?
Where's that? Where?
I mean,
Where
dislike.
is it?
I don't hate
Who's in
anything,
my
but
studio?
I'm a little fired up this
Hey, it's
morning.
like 3 bears. Who's sleeping in
And
my
I thought,
bed?
what am I going to do?
All right.
Yeah, all
Got
right.
it. 4:30.
We'll get
I'm
into
making
April.
this live.
I'm going to bring you a funny movie later. I mean, it can't all be serious. And like a lot of people think, all I do is chase down criminals. Well, when criminals co-conspire, to pick on a 55-year-old redhead bitch, you damn well better believe I will document every bit of it. My right. I would hope everybody else would do it. But oh no, they do it, complain about it, and forget to thank the woman that brought it to you. It's cool. They're making apologies all over the place, like fake apologies matter.
That is misleading and hurting people, and he's hurt me.
That's why I
And I
won't
represent myself
fake and a sorry.
So we are documenting all this. I just shared a screenshot publicly that shows that this gray box published to subscriptions feed and allow notifications to subscribers.
Look at the gray
has been
box.
unallowed.
I have no
By the same
control
person.
over a gray box
This
in my video
monetization
manager.
Data is currently unavailable for some videos. As a result, some information.
You mean
may
the
be
ones they
missing.
stole from me?
Now, I'm not
46
trying to
videos that they
monetize
took to use the tape
myself.
of it
I'm under 1,000 views.
so they could spin their own horse shit.
You need 1,000 viewers to
Yeah,
monetize.
we probably want
And these guys
every
are
three-letter
all about
agency
having money.
to see this because some of them
That's
are
what's
involved.
really going on. So up we go. We're keeping moving. I'll
They're
bring
called
it all
paid
forward, just like in
protesters.
that last video. So here again, we'll see how much
Fucking
the computer
jerk-offs.
knows about true intellectual property and Creative Commons.
Oh,
The whole world's seeing it.
yeah, I
Good
had
luck to us all.
real content. And I get made fun of while everybody watches avatars and goes, oh, I didn't know they weren't real. I was too stupid. Or drunk. Or hopped up on pills. I mean, whatever. Here's the glass cock gear if anybody wants to buy it. Oh, no, I don't know where it is. It says redheads are still alive. No, glass cocks. Glass cocks bleed blood. I don't know, something. We were mostly killed off in 1830. And Channer mocks it, along with the indentured servants status that he still is choking all over.
You see the two dragons with the snake tails, don't you?
Two dragons and a snake tail. Is it a proper mermaid? Only 6 Scottish clans have a coat of arms for their females. Glasscock is one. And I get mocked because I just want to know about my lineage. Hey, Davey, did you ever see my flag? The Glasscock fucking coat of arms. Is that why you started being a little nicer? Did they make you? I'd like to know. Oh, wait. The House of Glass. Mm-hmm. They destroyed it, busted it up. Yeah, be calm. Let Glasscock handle it. Damn. And why was I taken off of official documents and murdered off as early as 1985? Well, we're going to find out. I can prove it all. How would you feel if somebody killed you off while you were still alive, in the prime of your youth? Well, obviously, nobody gives a rat's ass. I think a lot of people are already dead. They just don't know it. They make fun of it. I don't think life should ever be mocked. One of my main messages that started 5 years ago, because I had been mocked my whole life. And then I come online, and Ms. Wonderful tells me I don't know what being abused and harassed is until I get online. Good thing I had my real life to battle these fucks. And I'm the bad guy. I'm used to it, like I said. You can't shake me. I've been poor my whole life. I've been mocked for my skill this entire lifetime. Oh, I got the papers to prove that, too. Tag the American Board of Certified Hair Color PSYOP scammers. Oh, yeah. This old man's been president since 1998. How the hell doesn't he get any older? You better tag what's going on with assumed identities and people faking who they really are. Pathetic. Ugh. You know, Sony worries about the ghost. You know, Ashtray is flying at him for being such a wicked, soulless monster. Oh, speaking of soulless monsters, there's an auction where they sell your shit off. But this one's even better. This is just a quickie, like I said. I'm at 1516. Here is the footage that they allege is Elvis Presley going to the cryogenics lab August 16th, 1977, to get put in deep freeze so they can wake him back up. Then they're going to tag that to John Cotner. Do you know how many Elvis names have been in this conspiracy over 47 years? That should be the real question. Rocky Horror Picture Show had questions to see how well you knew the movie. I say we do the same for fucking Flaming Star.
There's a few alterations here.
And his twins. Look at these guys. Well, howdy. John Burroughs. Right. Sometimes it's John Cotner. Other times it's John Burroughs. They've used both men's names to fake Elvis. And I have showed everybody since 2017. No wonder the government's embarrassed. How you just pull up to a cryogenics lab and pretend like you got Elvis?
You see that hair sticking out the top of the bag?
Oh, that's Adam fucking around. Feet of hair.
Now this would be cryogenics.
Hellbeast grows on his whole body, from what they say. You better tag Bigfoot and Sasquatch. Oh, don't forget, men. Keep it clean with Dr. Squatch. Do-do-do-do.
John Burroughs would be an alias.
Oh, and don't watch the needle. I get very upset with this needle. I'm moving room.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
So they're putting them in the icebox. 8/16/1977. Oh, and that's supposed to be Joyce. I don't think so. Right, number one. Okay, they're going to resuscitate. July 14th, 1999. Is this why Channer's so interested in time travel? Or is this why we're partying like it's 1999? This is really gross. I don't watch this part. Just look away, Suze. Don't watch the needles.
They already do the needle part. They do it twice. Ugh.
Oh, big technology.
Just say no.
Hey,
Say no to
there
needles, crack, bad doctors,
Shot in the neck.
fake agendas.
Isn't that the most ignorant thing? All of a sudden, somebody's up on you.
They're going to reanimate Frankenstein. Fucking break. July 14th, 1999.
By needles. I'm a survivor. Sick fucks. You want to play Frankenstein, huh?
Tag 20 and back.
Dear doctor. It's no use. The nipple clamps didn't work.
Damn. I know dudes love that shit. I mean, they act like they do. What do I know? We need to ask Tuck Tuck.
Watch the
He
finger.
likes to show his
Do,
tits.
do.
Randy. I mean, he's Randy. That means horny, right? Doctor, hurry! And watch his finger. It's all about his pinky finger.
I need some answers. This is ridiculous. We all need an education.
Oh, it's too much for them to handle. No. It's an embarrassment, even though they made it up. Yeah, that's great. That's just fucking awesome. Now, a lot happened in April.
See, they think they're funny. This is getting on my nerves. 5:39 p.m. I just did a video.
Yeah, I played that one, right. And now we're down to April 4th with the red line that I showed you. Here's April 3rd.
Hey, Suze, you ready to have some fun?
Nobody likes to
So
have
I've just
fun.
been abused and mistreated by no other than Scrappy Doo, the
Sonny,
guy with the mange,
Colin
Colin
Rosati.
Rosati. So
Only
we're gonna have
person
some fun tonight.
to
And
actually
of course,
slander
this
me
is
using my
all
whole
coming
name.
from the International Man of
2 years
Mysteries
ago.
channel.
They got it.
Oh no, this is not necessarily Elvis
He's been
music. Don't be
rehabilitation right
fooled.
now. He's a fucking
It's
junkie.
no other than the International.
But he'll read your cards.
Oh Lord, Man of Mystery.
Mr. A.P. Why do I have to tell everybody?
The guy that's not supposed to
Mr.
be real. So if this isn't real, then we need to get things worked out. Now, in the meantime,
Not
Scrappy's
A and
attacking me.
P.
Why'd you quit talking,
A.P.
Sonny? Don't act like you're running from this interview, boy. He ain't having it. We're done with this shit. So Colin's over there getting his shtick, figuring out what he's gonna do. And of course, number one knew this was gonna happen.
That's because everybody works for number one.
So in the meantime, Sonny's talking about the reasons.
Talk
why
about a global corporation with a positive purpose.
And some kind of soap opera stuff.
Taking all these assholes down.
I was in the other room with Mary Jane and Joe. And, you know, like Joe said, I mean, he's fucking retarded, man. Just turn him off. I'm like, you don't get it.
Right.
This is giving everybody.
You don't
this
turn these fools
disclosure in
off
an entertaining manner. Then
when
he
they're
says
blowing their load.
that I went right to the media instead of going to the prime
Oh
minister.
no, you
Now,
plucked it up.
I'm going to tell you for real.
Put it on
We've already
video.
talked about it.
All
The
the
two number
deviant
ones.
sperms.
Or who hired Trump as an actor, and they're really running the show. And if you
Tag,
guys
who's
haven't
the
figured that
apprentice?
out
I've asked
yet,
7 times.
you'll
Nobody
need
will
a nice
fucking
trip to
answer
the
me.
rest home. Right, Scrappy Doo?
Who
I can't believe your punk ass
is
ain't saying nothing.
the
I've got a show to
apprentice?
prepare, and you are slacking on the job as usual. Where's SLC?
Oh, they
I
live
got
in
no
Chicago
one.
together
Seriously.
now.
That's because I'm a
Sure they
dimwit.
do. Green screens will
Oh,
put you
yeah.
anywhere.
Yep, this is number one's retarded.
Black Sheep, what's up?
Scrappy Doo. It's true. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding.
Hold on.
I am so tired. This man abused me, and then I got the channel-odds abusing me, and they're all those weird guys that want girls with boobs, and we're trying to have a serious discussion about who is who in this world. And all he does is keep poking my bear.
All right, let's do it. Do.
Pain in my ass. I can't stand people making fun of stupid shit.
Oh man, you know.
Where's your crown?
I don't even watch his dumb ass no more. Got nothing to offer me.
Oh, there it is. All right, so I need
No entertainment, no education,
3 inches.
no sensibility. Look at him.
Even start with me, boy. He is laughing his ass off.
Right, he's been laughing at everybody for 20 years. But not because he came out of cryogenics when his pinky moved.
I'm a serious girl.
It's a conspiracy theory. You guys love them.
You're telling me that's Elvis.
And then you want to put me away in the clink forever 6 feet under.
Of the Presley
What
clan.
the hell is wrong with people?
Sanchez's kid. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
you better
talking
tag
about.
Roberto
Don't touch me
Sanchez.
about your prime minister, Scrappy.
They say Canada's a jail.
Oh,
Is that
he's
why
gonna get the turtle.
Harry and Meghan went there?
The turtle's scared to come
I don't
on
know.
TV. He wants us to go over there and look at a turtle that is not his turtle.
Can you guys see
He does not have a wife named SLC.
But everybody's got
He
a
doesn't
fake
have a
wife.
turtle. And he lives in his uncle's basement or some shit.
Nobody's got real love out here that I've met yet.
And of course, he gets the script from number one.
There's one guy that's going to find out if he has a heart today. Good luck to him.
You better relax, stupid.
See that little dot?
Oh, we'll have to go see fucking
Scrappy Doo never had a heart.
There you go.
Look at this
We
one.
got you, Adam.
How do you fit all that hair on one
Maybe
big
enough
ego?
attention.
Ooh.
I mean, I can't believe you guys don't think you
Did
get
I
enough
say
damn
that?
attention.
Mm.
And then I'm sitting around waiting fucking years. Drive me nuts.
Pain in my asses.
Don't get upset. We're gonna go see stupid.
Fucking internet gone retarded.
Just wait. Just hang your. Just
Or
chill out.
Is one of Elvis or Sandro's kids a
Oh,
little
there's the turtle.
It looks
obsessive?
like she banged her head twice. Like she got her head. There's something.
The turtle banged his head.
Turtles hide their head.
Okay.
Oh, and what about the turtles that come out of your sphincter? You better tag it.
And he wants to be, he doesn't want to be scratched. So in the meantime, the
He'll
other
get
day
cat
he's holding
scratch
the turtle
fever.
in the air like a 7-year-old boy, and it's saying, "Let me down, you fucking lunatic! I don't even want to be."
Kind of
around
like
that
cats
no
that get
more."
their assholes pointed at camera
In the meantime,
screens.
Sonny's saying that the turtle is
People love to
swimming.
use animals for profit, don't they?
Talk about stupid. Okay, let's get back to.
Sell them, eat them, cook them, fuck them. What's it matter? What about tennis balls and dogs' mouths that have been anesthetized with their eyes not even blinking or moving, frozen in time and space?
Your turtle got the skid mark of Buddha.
Oh yeah, you know the skid mark of Buddha, don't you, from How High, the movie?
Oh my God.
Great movie. Let me give my recommendation for people that aren't
Your
nerds.
stick is old. There we go.
I think when she was in the
Nice
other
pictures,
room,
sis. Oh, thanks, Adam.
she called on
You want special
one of the
effects?
chairs or something.
I am so sorry. Let me get you something appropriate. Oh, hey, this one's cool. Watch out.
Oh my God, I'm so irresponsible. How can I she's a turtle. What kind of horrible person?
Why don't I have it?
Take care of a turtle.
What?
She moves
I can't believe you won't let me have that.
every day.
All right.
Right, again.
Ooh, you like this?
I'll thank you again.
No, it doesn't want to show who you are. Oh, this one, you kind of look like a ghost. Scrappy and everybody thinks you're a ghost. Let's go with this.
And just because I'm undead, that just means that I'm a living being walking around breathing. Oh, somebody just left? Did that upset you? I'm a living female. And Ms. Wonderful talking about the mom and the van with the 5 kids and use the Fraternal Order police sticker to not get pulled over. That's the comedy everybody wants these days. I don't think so. I think the internet got a virus. Hi, Manon. Sweetheart. You don't see the beginning, but I try to understand. You know, bless your heart for always at least trying to get a story. Hey, Manon, I've been working on the principle of everybody says, hey, why are you bringing this up after 2 years? I quit doing those wicked ways a year and a half ago. Well, what I'm saying is I've been waiting an eternity now for people to figure out the words coming out of my big mouth. This is about collusion, identity theft, computer misuse, espionage, and creating false witness against a human being, thusly me, and the king of whoop-de-doo. I mean, hell, he's dead or shy. He can't speak for himself. But I'm alive. I bleed. My box works. My brain works. Oh, yeah. Look at that one. That is not Elvis, Manon. You know, they're trying to prove him a jackass again. Started 3 days ago. They said he couldn't sing. He could only play 4 notes on the guitar. He never played the piano. And he's a fucking dipshit. Oh, yeah. Thank Priscilla. What are they going to do with all that land? They're belly up. Who's going to have that land next to the airport?
Talk to me about your tough turtle. All right, you can see us both.
Adam. That is the Elvis doppelganger, the big one. That's who everybody cried over when they passed and blamed it on pills, booze, and excess. He's the one that ate beaver on the way home from the concert.
He ain't having
I mean, how can you make somebody to be such a whore and such a prude? Thank you, Manon. Good, I'm glad you see the difference. You know, they stole all my pictures, but I still have them. I backed up my back up to the back door of bullshit.
Oh, I'm always calm. I was taught.
Right, stupid's watching me as I'm watching him.
You better shut up.
Tag phony spies. Tag uneducated boobs. Oh, and me? Tag innocent. That's an interesting one. Let's see if I can get that out there. That's right. All I wanted to do was some hair, sell some jewelry, help people heal their bodies, but oh no. Make me out to be a bad guy. You better tag U.S. National Archives.
Your truth is supposed to be March
4 days ago, putting up a video about the female terrorists
What is going on?
of the 60s. Hey, I was born in the 60s.
I know he is. He is a pain.
My middle name is Bernadine, and they're going to talk all about Bernadine Dorr
I'm tired.
and the Elvis connection to her and the Black Panthers and all the bullshit.
He's like the little
So you
one
just
that
wait
you
and
never
see
wanted
what they're
to
going to try to
have. I had
do
one of those.
versus what I will do.
I got a public statement I got to
I
make.
can't believe these Elvi
So,
sent
let me
me
tell you
into this
something
battle.
seriously, because
Well,
I
they
know
jump
that,
around behind everybody and fuck them up.
everybody will see this. So I have to make a retraction.
What?
The other day when I was busting Channel
SKMI's a
Davey,
douchebag?
Sam,
Oh, sorry.
and Brandon. That is Brandon Young, the lawyer that I'm calling out specifically.
No.
I accidentally
Brandon
said a
Whalen
nice
and
person's
Tracy.
name,
Right.
So I wanted
Fix
to
it,
make sure I
Suze.
apologized. And I guess I'm doing it now publicly.
Well, I'll
on
do it a
this
few times.
telecast. I did not mean to say Brandon Whalen.
Brandon
No, I
Young,
didn't. We were just
his
on a
aunt,
roll. And when
or
I get
his-
moving so fast,
somebody
it's really
in
very
his lineage
difficult
wrote
for me to
music
get
for
100%
Elvis.
right. They say I'm 98.5% accurate. People make jokes. Yesterday I was slandered when Davey said that I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, and Davey
Now,
had to
I'm the
rescind.
insider with
Oh,
all
look,
the
there's
action.
the
That
fake
is
Priscilla,
not
Manon.
Priscilla. That is the European,
That's
the UK
right.
version of the actress that
And that one with the big head
impersonated Priscilla.
and the long
If
hair.
I'm lying, I'm dying.
I've
seen her
That's not
Facebook
our
page.
short-faced.
So, in the meantime, we
Mm.
got a lot of things to figure out.
Couple fakes
Like
got
we
married
found
and
out
called
with Robert
themselves
Venus
Elvis
today.
and Priscilla.
This is not about
That's what
JFK.
Elvis wanted him to
Oh,
do.
no. This is about Elvis, Aaron,
Sandro
Leslie, and
runs the
his
whole
real
thing. That's
story
why all of the
marching
music
on because so many people have
comes
ripped
out
him
of
off
anywhere but the
and
United
pissed him off.
States.
And the Presley family is saying this.
They had
Look
us
at your
in
face.
prison in Graceland. Look at this one.
This is what's going on.
This is the one that would have worked for the agencies.
Anybody smell what I'm
There's that
stepping in?
Ginger Alden lying bitch. Her and him supposedly did their undercover work at the
There's no
government
reason for me to get
together
upset.
as a couple.
Right, Adam?
And then she finds him dead and, you
You're
know,
not going to keep
what,
torturing
23-year-old beauty
everybody too
queen?
much longer.
Does he ever grow up and want an adult woman?
Oh, you had it all
Or are
played
they
out
setting
today.
him up?
I know. Remember, we're telepathic.
I done told you.
Scrappy's
There's a
given half-ass
difference
astrology,
between having sex
and
with
we're
a
teaching
consenting
people
woman
about telepathy and
that's
ESP
already had her period
and
versus a
PSI,
4-year-old kid saying, Mommy, Mommy, help me.
investigations. Oh, that's
And they
right.
want to blend it all together.
All of you.
Why? Because they love to marry kids.
Look at this one.
Mm-hmm.
Tag it to the Sandro side.
Yeah. There's the one.
Only a ding-dong drops their phone in the toilet. Oh, look at this one. This one always
Right.
is a giveaway.
Dead giveaway. That
That
is
is
not
not Elvis.
Elvis Presley.
Look
I
at
love
that
this
one.
one's hair.
I mean, we can do this all day for
An eternity.
another 100 years.
It'll
if
still
that's what
take
you
people
want.
2 years. Except for Manon and a handful
People will be
others.
talking about this the rest of forever, and Scrappy will still be ripping people off for $129 to do a psychic reading.
How stupid.
I'm the person that people need to be coming to.
I'm
to
not
get some
doing psychic
information.
readings for money. Y'all can kiss my ass.
And you're the one that called me into this, so
I didn't do
you
it at
better get
21.
together, baby.
I didn't do it at 51. And my birthday is next month. Just tag it to Black History and sus.
I'm selling my worldly possessions and following Christ. Look at him. His size is 16 hippies.
Oh, yeah, that's the cracked out version. I mean, he was sweaty and high. Leave him alone. Anybody else ever been sweaty and high? No, everybody's straight around here, Suze. They didn't drink alcohol and do pain meds. Are you kidding? And then they narc out the pot smokers. Classic funny. I've been dealing with that since the first day I met Mary Jane. God put marijuana on this earth. Man called it illegal. People mock God because men manipulated the Bible for purposes of power and ignorance, but that's okay. But oh my goodness, when it comes to trauma, they mock the devil that they worship and don't believe God is going to show up. And Manon, God showed up on the main stage 3 days ago, one day after the devil showed up, and I talked about it in my show, so you might want to catch it. I don't give a shit if we think they're costumes or not. Kind of like the computer is veiled images and biometrics and cut and paste and Photoshop. Oh, yeah. I know which from what. These invisible weirdos taught me 3 years ago. It's all about Adam Presley. That's where you'll find the pictures. Don't go to any other channels unless you want to see other people imitating this one. This one started 11 years ago. Make it 12 now. Oh, yeah, this is the Tiger Man. Mr. Claus, spelled C-L-A-W-S. And tag the 4 faces of God once again. Everybody wants to say what they know God is, but they don't know anything about what God is. And then mock the people that investigate what God is. You know what? Blow me sideways. And that is not a sexual innuendo. That means if you can't keep up, get out of my way. Don't try to stop me. Which is what people have been doing to me for 5 years. It's funny. Good entertainment for a bunch of zombies and avatars. Of course, man, and you know I'm not talking to you. You don't even know how bad these people torture me. And I'm supposed to be turn the other cheek button up Vato. It doesn't let her boobs hang out? Pfft. It's a little cleavage, man, and I have never walked around exposing my naked ass body. But they are do that. Why? For money. Money is secondary to power and control and manipulating humans because they feed off their energy like vampires. And that is the truth. The money is a joke, but we need it to live. And the people that sit on all the money find it humorous that we're in the Hunger Games or the Matrix. And I'll tell you what, this is bullshit. We're not going to another planet to live as a human race. Oh no. These aliens that look like humans in meat suits, they're going to PX-42. Tag Bubble Boy. You ever seen the remake of Bubble Boy, Manon? It is funny as hell.
That cracks me up. Look at that hair. That cracks
It's about
me up, too.
immunities.
Nobody gives a rat's ass.
Right. Rosati
You're
is
always telling stories. Nobody wants to
a
see
minor league
I'm
player.
in the dark. Just let
They
him
don't
do
love
his
you
thing.
because you say the truth and they don't like that. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
You ought to see the
no,
people possessed by
nobody knew
demons,
but me.
how angry they get with
Everybody
me.
gives me a hard way to go. and he decides that he's shy.
I make public comments in their live streams.
What do I know? He is not no Justin Trudeau. Don't even be telling me that.
Tag Kevin Trudeau Mega Memory versus Fidel Castro. Who is Justin Trudeau's dad? It's another Adams story. Who's your daddy? And who's a Hoosier?
For you. You come 20 feet within me. I'm gonna have you scooped up and thrown in a rubber room.
That's right. Lobotomized to boot.
Adams songs from a playlist of his. And
Let me try to get this better for you. Here.
Hey, he's the one telling his story. I'm just here as a witness.
Right. And I'm the bad guy for witnessing the tree in the woods.
You know, when I first
It's
heard this
lonely.
on your playlist, I was like, this is kind of cool.
Kind of a peckerhead a little bit, but we'll work on that.
That's why I'm so square. He don't care.
Right. He wanted a square bitch.
You don't listen, stupid.
He wanted somebody he could trust.
Tell me I don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't have big enough boobs to trust. Are you kidding? What is wrong with people? I don't have enough junk in the trunk to be viable.
Bullshit. Selfish Sonny. Look, there he is. That's number one. This is my Scotland guy.
That one. Blondie.
I got 4 guys poking me.
Oh, there's more than 4 guys poking me, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
The other 2 just like to fuck
They need to
shit
go
up.
pick on somebody their own size if they're lying.
Look at that one.
I'm 5'3" and a
That's
half.
little computer work for you there. Look at those guys.
Oh, it's just contact, Suze. Oh, no, it's not,
That's the blue
dum-dums.
one. He's at-
We got
Look at
gray
that.
eyes,
Right, the
blue
eyes
eyes,
represent a
brown
personality.
eyes. They love eyes.
Tag it.
They're the windows to the soul.
There's blue eyes.
And if I find out some soulless son of a bitch
Especially gray eyes.
is doing this,
You'll get a
for
little
fun?
flash of green. Look at that one.
well, just call me Elena Bobbitt.
Look at this guy.
They don't
He's
think
saying, "Oh, shit,
vegetarians
I'm gonna have to-
are good lovers because they don't eat meat.
Let's just take a picture.
I mean, you don't attack your lover with your teeth and bite it off, do you? What are they talking about? I'm just an innocent girl. What do I know?
I'm selling my worldly possessions, goofball. Don't
A lot of
talk to me
good that'd
about
do
my
me.
stuff, I'll whoop ya.
They'll try to kill me when I'm at work. Tag Manhattan Antique
Look
Mall,
at Adam.
May 29th, 2019. This one would be the one that would allegedly be the triplet. 3 back now, with that slick back kind of pompadour hair, pompaded. Tag Jimmy Ellis. They like to call him Clayton, too. You know, the triplet that they couldn't afford to keep, so they adopted
You better
him
get your diaper on,
out
silly.
to the Ellis family. Great story, SKMI. Mr. Sputnik, the satellite. Mr. I like to fuck shit up. But hey, if it's to bring down a bunch of liars, I gotta say Godspeed to you. I mean, what do I know? This one loves to laugh.
Look at this personality.
Always a laughing.
I mean, the intelligence it took to put this together. And people think he's a goofball that couldn't do this or that. Oh, he's going to show you. Look at this one.
That's why when they talk about God being awesome, it's not, oh, awesome, cool, like that's really hip, kids. Awesome, like put the fear in you. And cool. I ain't scared. That's why I stepped up to do the job.
Nice, Joe.
Well, they made me.
Awesome.
They came and tickled me.
Right.
I don't know what happened.
Look at this one.
Maybe Chanter conjured the whole thing up, being what a good occultist he is.
I didn't even never know till now.
Maybe he shit on a pile of hair and made him, huh? Dag, I'm feisty today.
Look at.
I think I gotta pull my own self back for my own good.
Stupid. You know, Jesus had gray eyes.
Oh, I said it's not just for money, Manon.
That's Elvis.
I said it's for power and control. Money is only of this world.
No.
Power and control plays out across the globe and the
I
galaxy.
get how family is, and we're all one big family.
But that's just me.
This guy,
I have to be really careful with my words
on your nerves.
because they actually get a score off of them.
Oh, that's right. You're my computer. You already feel the pain.
Mr. Computer Head,
Oh, and the computer.
the original naked metal man. Ask Robert Downey Jr. who he
You better
is.
watch yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. He'll mess you up.
Rex wants some sex from the Punani and Heat, and that's not me.
I can't believe he gets paid for this.
I'm gonna beat his
I can't
ass.
believe Colin Rosati.
What?
I'm sorry, Adam. I won't say nothing against him. Never again.
I think
Watch.
he's his retarded cousin. I think he gave him that job because he's like short bus family. He's a bad familiar in the closet. I don't know.
Can't you protect me? I'm your old buddy Suze. Remember me?
He's got amnesia. His disc is full. You better knock it off, Rex. You hear me? Man, dogs in heater, trifling, and male dogs smelling the scent. Oh,
Look at you. I'm so.
right. Look at this badass face. They say he's one of them bad boys. That's why we all liked him. I think 2 are bad and 2 are divine. Ooh, boy, that was exciting. I've already been 47 minutes. This is. Oh,
Hi, friends.
what's this?
It's me, Suze. I just got a.
Damn, we're on April 3rd. Tell me yes or no. I want to know. Allow accessibility apps to access your Mac.
Hi, friends. It's me, Suze.
That's how I
just
got
off the phone with
ripped
YouTube.
off.
Got a great live stream up with Robert Phoenix, 11th.
Robert Phoenix sucks.
And the International
Acts
Man of
like he's my
Mysteries.
friend.
Inserted
Gets all the
music
chanters
staying
over to
alive
his chat and then
with
starts
the
mocking my experience.
From next Friday. The
Oh,
famous,
he's a shill.
um,
Tag Jay
POT.
Weidner. Everybody lies to me to be my
smoking
friend.
movie with the brothers.
And then they shit on me.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
watched it many times. Give
That's
me a
why they're
break.
wearing diapers
But
and I ain't
anyhow,
got no
they're saying I'm
panties
not a girl.
on the
So,
dance floor.
in the meantime,
I have
I get done with the
Kegels
live
and
stream,
bladder
the phone's
control.
heating up, need to get it in the
Mm.
fridge, still do right now. That's not the point.
Davey, what's up?
I
I am feisty, feisty.
So I'm bringing
But,
it into witness. I
hey,
want Zoom to know what's
Davey,
going on.
You
Because
know
like
I
I
know
told
that you
you,
and I are good.
These Chantarians
And I'm watching you like a hawk
CCN crapadelic
because I care.
nonsense had been misusing Zoom the entire time. So, let me get it up nice
I
and
enjoyed your
close.
show the other night,
It says Zoom US
but
would like to
it wasn't
control
important enough to be
this
first in
computer
line over
using
Elvis.
accessibility
He told me,
features.
put his bitch ass in the
Grant
background.
access to this
Chanter's
application and
pussed
security
out. He
and
is not
privacy
even showing up.
preferences.
Cliff
Located
High's
as
working
system
out.
preferences
And
below.
y'all did right.
Just doing
You
some
did your job.
serious stuff. You know, we're bringing this
That's
into
right, no
evidence. You know,
panties
I
on the
represent
dance floor.
myself just like
Hashtag
you
it.
guys do. Pro se
Mm.
in this court from hell.
Who even likes
So,
underwear lines?
I've never seen this. I want to click this
Why do they
question
make a
mark.
hole in men's underwear that you can't
See,
get
I
nothing
wanna
out
find
of?
You give me a question mark. Well,
And
if I'm
sorry the
clicking it
mods
soon,
pulled you up. I told them,
I
oh,
wanna
I
see it
know.
pop up.
They
Now
knew
over
I was
here,
there. It was funny, isn't it?
we're
You
getting our
gotta love
information,
two-way
so
video
let's all learn
communication
together.
with third-party
Allow
evaluation.
accessibility apps
See,
to
I wasn't
access
trying
your
to be a
Mac.
bitch, Davey.
When a third-party app tries to access and
Oh,
control your
we should
Mac through
listen. That's enough
accessibility
flirting
features,
for now.
you receive an alert, and you must specifically grant the app access to your Mac and security and privacy preferences.
They done took it.
If you're familiar with an app, which I'm not, You can authorize
You
it
know
by clicking
Chandler's
Open
busted
System
on that, don't you,
Preferences
Davey?
Alert, then selecting the checkbox for the app in the privacy pane. You mean PAIN or like window pane, tag it.
That's all
If you're
right.
unfamiliar with that app or you don't want to
Cliff
give
and
access to
CW
your
are
Mac
way
at the
more
time, click
confusing
Deny
than
in the
little old
alert.
me.
Be cautious and grant access only to apps that you know and trust.
You can't trust
You
any
give
apps.
apps to your Mac. Access to your Mac. You also
Aww.
give them access to your
You know what I gotta
contact,
say, and
calendar,
somebody's
and
gonna
other
tease me,
information.
and I haven't used this
And are
word for a
subject to
long
their
time,
terms and privacy policies and not the Apple privacy
and I mean it
policy.
in its true form.
Be sure to review an app's terms and privacy policy to understand how it treats
Hmm.
and uses your information.
Although I don't know what that is.
Denied apps are listed.
I
in the
wish I knew
accessibility
every
section of the
abbreviation on
privacy
this
pane.
funkadelic
If you
world.
later decide to give a denied
Dang,
app
I could run
access to your
some
Mac,
slang.
choose Apple menu, system preferences, click privacy, click accessibility.
Thank
and
you.
Select the app's
Appreciate
checkbox.
it. Don't trust
To remove
apps.
to remove an app's access to your Mac, deselect the checkbox. You can also drag an app into the pane to add it in yourself. Then select the app's checkbox.
I got a story about the
Open
app
privacy
story.
pane for me. That sounds painful.
Sounds like a pineapple up your ass you didn't ask for.
Okay, so
Speaking
right
of
now,
dicks that can't keep it together, what are
my
you doing,
Zoom
Rex?
is still tied up. Oh,
Better relax.
let's just say from these little
Stick it back in that
computer bugs
fucking sheath of
that
yours.
somebody pooped in my computer a couple years ago.
But it didn't get the virus.
March to
Oh,
May
no.
of 2016. I'll
A
say it
negative
till
blood
everybody
types.
repeat
Boy,
it
we
out
got a
loud.
high immune system.
So, I'm not going to trip on Zoom. They know I'm a good
We
guy.
run like the
At the
Energizer
same
Buddy,
time, they
funny
also
till
know
we
that
drop
I'm
dead.
important, that people are misusing
From
it.
natural causes.
And I made this
Peacefully.
video to ask my genius friends,
Oh yeah,
like
it's not a
Randy
fuck fest.
or Robert,
Mm-mm-mm.
or
Better
Vic,
respect
Mr.
sacred
Vic,
life.
my computer friend from the old days, that we're going to do a show soon. So we can always bring this up to Vic then. For now, I am going to deny access, and that's going to be that. It's not that I don't trust Zoom, and I want them to know it. And I will send this video to Zoom to make sure that they fully understand what's in my head. And I wanted to thank Facebook, too, for allowing me to live stream on my own daggum wall for this video. And with that being said, I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's talk real quick. Sure, I'm working in an hour. I wasted my fucking personal, private, pampering bullshit time that I've never had. Because I'd rather do something important than get all into my ego and my clothes. Okay, serious. Davey, from the fucking minute I got online, my daughter, that was inducted into a gang at 15, a major computer intelligent, beautiful, voluptuous little blonde girl that had to suck some big black dick on a phone as a sophomore in high school. But oh no, no. The police couldn't help. I mean, the dude that she was getting down on was a senior. Now, they've changed the laws for statutory rape. In my day, it was 16. If you're over 16 and you're banging a 14-year-old, you're going to juvie. But anyhow, Lauren is the one that locked me out of my original Facebook account that has now been mirrored and cloned, and they've been using for a long time. But anyhow, she told me I was too stupid to be on the computer and I didn't know what was going on. Now, even back then, I said, Lauren, what's a fucking app? And she goes, it's an application. And I was like, yeah. Every genius that went to college knows it's an application. I mean, forgive me. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to find out who the fake fucks are that tried to take out a school loan in my name. And no, Lauren never did go to college. And she is fraudulent and does have a record for it. And I've got a stack of mail about this fucking high because she won't take her name off her mama's house. But I'm talking bad about her. Hey, aren't we supposed to discipline our kids? Or are they supposed to put us in a grave? See, I'm too selfish. I gave them all my love, all my attention, all my support, any money I had. And I've been treated like shit. I got a son left. But anyhow, apps. Nobody knew what they were. And the people that did knew they were a trap. And that they would lose souls in there. Because, hey, hack you through an app, man, you're in the Gmail, piss all over it, make a mirror, clone it out. Next thing you know, I'm saying all sorts of things that I'm going to swear on a stack of Bibles that I never said, and it will be true. That's how pathetic this witch hunt has been. So, apps. Whatever. And that's what we've been showing evidence for today. How easy it is. How easy it is to fuck up somebody's computer. And then they'll say, well, that's because they let anybody on the computer these days. I mean, fuck. But wait, isn't it the government that paid or extorted or forced Apple to put the back door in? And what about Windows? And then you got the big liars, the biggest of them, that say, well, you are no one unless you use the Linux system. Oh. So now we're going to digress all the way back to when the geniuses were running the original codes. Hey, cool. It's all right. Let's get a girl that refused to go online her whole life until 2013 when Ferguson forced me to enter my information on computers that weren't native to the corner coffee house. It's been closed ever since. I mean, after the Mike Brown thing, you know. And then Lanero had his stroke. How convenient. Mayor Fletcher croaked. How convenient. And isn't that funny? Because these dark forces will use an asshole like Tubby and not look twice from pulling the rug out under from the guy with no feet. See, you never know what happens when you sell out, do you? Oh, but the Akashic records do. So, we have to go back to this. And never forget, I was tormented from Sir Douchebag a lot. Now I was on a roll. Oh well, too bad. Pain in my ass. The Book of Face is dodgy, isn't it? It's the veils that get lifted, isn't it? Tag it. Too personal, always. But Mr. Computer had asked me to document the evidence in as I went along and didn't follow anybody around and just did my thing and learned in the school of life. Well, this school needs serious reform. And I say, everybody, when they are reevaluated, will have to take a little stint in what we call preschool. And that's where you learn everything about the computer that they don't tell you and they mock you about. Oh, right, back to Channer. He says any dummy can get online these days. But in reality, the dummies are the ones that have been involved in scams for 10 years running. Now, If Channer is really 44, a master number, tag it, then 10 years ago, he would have been 33, a master number. And as I've spoken about with the art of life charting, the major key fucking crisis year for an adult is 33. That doesn't mean it won't happen at 31 or 32 or even 30. Some people are advanced. 28, you're done with your karma free years. And the only way I can figure it is if you fuck up big in your 20s, that if you pull your head out of your ass, burn the dross out of your soul, and develop your true ego so you know who you are and what you do and what your mission is, well then, your 20s don't come back to haunt you like a bad lover in your 30s and 40s. And it still pisses me off. All these little girls between 29 and 34 that are the bee's knees in government and politics and paid protesting and fuck me sideways these days. It's embarrassing. I mean, it really is. What? You want Bernie Sanders, who's 1 foot in the grave and in his 90s? Or Elizabeth Warren, 80% of all the donations online through social media? And then they play slap and tickle? Great. So now, we got a special interest community of all sorts of flavors that won't admit what they like to do under the sheets. Running the government? Versus a bunch of old people that use the pull-out method when it came to birth control bullshit and propaganda. You feel me? But I am a little fired up today. I gotta work, man. I'm gonna do some hair color. You know, I had a lot of nice clients over the years, but isn't it funny? You can know somebody your whole life, and boy, they hit somewhere in that crisis of 33 to 49. And hey, they're too busy to work on themselves because they're a soccer mom. And everything's about their kids and that fucking schedule. Are you kidding? You have to love yourself first before you love your kids and your animals and your fucking dildo. Right? And no, I've never had a dildo. That's personal. But I don't mind. Anybody comes at me with a rubber fucking friend, I'll knock them for a loop. Davey says, I don't think the old rules apply to this world anymore. I think most folks just make it up as they go. That's right. They do the fake it or make it hashtag. I've heard that from so many loser, skilled professionals. I call that lazy. Fake it until you make it not. Don't anybody come hang out with me and tell me they're a fake fuck. And do the loser thing, which is the left hand. See the left hand and make the L. You put it on your fucking forehead and go, I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you kill me? Now, on the other hand, try to make an L out of your right hand. See, it doesn't work. You have to flip your hand all the way around and go, I'm a fucking dork and a loser. Most people online that bully were the dorks that went home crying to their mommies that somebody called them stupid at school. How do you think this felt? This is what I grew up. Ready? Hey, Glasscock, get over here. Glasscock, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. I mean, you think I take shit now? Just imagine me as a young, sweet girl getting told this. Hey, Glasscock, you're a good pitcher. Do a windmill. Do a trick. And I'm like, fuck you. I do a straight pitch. It's accurate. It's fast enough to hit. That's me. My bowling average, 153. Shake hands with the pins. Throw a fucking real ball. Don't take me out on a date and fucking act like your arm's got to go everywhere to get a damn ball down an alley and hit some pins. Trifling mess. I don't mind people that throw curves. Oh, and what about baseball? Using those cameras so they could figure out what the other team's secret plays were with their hands. See, that was always teamwork for regular people. Or how about, what do you call it? A handicap. I mean, fuck, if I'm going to sit down and, bowl with a $300 baller, well, you better give me a handicap. I mean, for one, I'm a girl. Highest game I ever bowled, low 200s. Okay. So, get off. Oh, the old rules, Davey, seriously. Now, for real. And I know that it is kind of funny, but it's not. I'm telling you, sure as shit. Whether you want to think it was a costume, I mean, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I wouldn't go up and pull a mask off the gatekeeper of hell and say, oh, is it real? Are you fucking stupid? Have some respect. Now, in the meantime, first we meet the devil making his first appearance on a friend of mine's channel that is worried he doesn't have a heart. Okay. All right, cool. Well, it wasn't until the next day that God became very present. And remember, this naked God guy with no body that jumps in and out of people, his kid's the dude that carries the sword and turns over the tax tables. Nobody's sitting on a cloud playing a harp in this bunch. I told you, the demons are the ones that act and perform and march. We've been over all of this, but anyhow, Davey, seriously, the two timelines are crashing into each other. And what is true and noble that will keep the human race going is going to merge into one timeline. We are the children of the kingdom. We inherit the earth. And these motherfucking aliens in meat suits, they're going to PX-42. You remember the blue chickens were coming in the spaceship to take all the good people? Invert it and shove that up everybody's ass, right? That'd be fun. I still can't believe everybody believed these fake stories. I can't believe people think Teresa Llaneros is a reformed, fucking shook down Christian that went through a demon possession. And she's going to blame all her stupidity on El Diablo. Hey, she was baptized in the Catholic Church as a baby. She gets to go to heaven no matter what she does. Call her Constantine. Where's somebody like me? Oh, no. They didn't take me to dump me in some fucking water bucket when I was born. Mm-mm. But I chose to have myself baptized at 12. Ain't that fucked up? You'd think somebody thought I was the bitch knocking over tax tables. It was just a choice I made, an honest choice. And I have always known that there was an invisible man keeping me protected as best as he could. And I'm not his only lover. So, be quiet, Suze. Okay. Davey, Sony were the company with chips and TV. I know. And isn't that funny that Sony had to get down on one knee and say, hey, Suze, we're going to release that copyright hold on you. You must know something we don't know. And I was like, yeah, duh. I do know what I know. And I don't care if it's my friends with no hearts or people behind veils telling me that God is not real. I can't believe I've been so harassed over a personal faith that a little girl had when she had to hide and worry about things that go bump in the night, along with a mom that liked to dump boiling water for sport. And I'm the bad guy. Here again, always keep in mind the question that everybody wants to know about me that they refuse to listen to. How could I love myself or anyone else if I had a mother that didn't love me? And oh, what kind of karmic retribution does a sinner like me experience when my very own children can't love me because they're jealous of my accomplishments and I gave them birth? You know what? That's an abomination to the Lord. Ooh! Well, yeah. I laid down and had a man. I mean, I had sex with a man I wasn't married to that told me he couldn't get me pregnant because the vein in his balls was so bubulous that the doctor told him that he probably wouldn't have any kids, wouldn't sire an heir. Well, sure as fuck, I got pregnant, huh? Sounds like a setup. But I wasn't going to abort my kid, and oh my God, here goes the wrath of every female that ever had an abortion and any man that ever told his lover or his wife to abort so they could go on and lead their lives. Hey, man, I do. I love life. I love liberty. And I love real people. And if that's my crime, man, it's already in that stupid Terminator movie. I was trying to explain it to somebody the other day. In the old Terminator movie, of course, Sarah O'Connor leads out the rest of her life in a post-apocalyptic third war fucking metal graveyard. And here's what I said to my client yesterday. I said, for real, what if what we're seeing right now is truly that post-fall world where they've already destroyed everything, but it's before the time that it really looks shitty? Yeah, that's it. And they keep people busy with the soma and with the pills and with the porn and with the bullshit because they're fucking retarded anyhow. Good luck to them. Well, cool, man. But, you know, they always make it in movies more extreme so people doubt it. I mean, what a better way to eliminate a major part of the population than to make them think they're in Hollywood watching a movie or a video game like Dead to Fango, the elusive butthole, uses when it comes to false flags that are actually real where people die, but it's in a video game. It really doesn't matter. Kind of like Red Dead Redemption. Oh, it does matter. Talk to Rockstar. He's the one that stopped the death on that game and restructured it. You ought to see the cartoon about the little red devil girl. Wait till I show you what I have found when we get back to present time. Today's video, of course, is a mix because life is that way. So the next time somebody says to you, why does it take 2 years for 6 assholes to screw in a light bulb? Well, they didn't even know it was dark. They had their head up their ass. All right. I really gotta go. 1:18. That leaves me 30 minutes to do what I need to do. And I'm not spending it here. All right. Yeah, but Sony gave me back a shitload of videos. And here again, there is an international force that is flipping all this on the dime. And anybody that isn't ready when the dime flips, man, if they come crying to me, You know I'm going to turn my back on them. They're not going to get one tear. I don't care how bad the gnashing of teeth is, because I know each and every person. I mean, fuck, I go into live chats for the first time. They're talking shit on me. I never met them, and they're telling stories that I've been harassing them. They got every detail about my family and my oppression and my financial records. But they make up other names for plausible deniability. And of course, that's what CW Stupid was doing since his inception on YouTube. And I would say, like I said about you, Davey, you were sent in to check it out. Well, Brandon Young was there when the contract was made to silence me. And he chose not to. He didn't choose to help me either. I mean, it's not like he was stroking me in the background. He was up and gone. And I didn't much care, because my life is not being CW Chandler's booty call. It never was. Let me get back to what I enjoy. Because the longer it takes me, the more devastation there will be. Not because of me, but because of these invisible men that have to defend a woman, while all the other men were abusing said woman. Oh, fuck, the phone company. I got my grandmother's original documents, Davy. And when Southwestern Bell brought those people into their family, I'm talking about the early workers, in the corporation, or whatever you want to call it. Let's call it an LLC. Everybody loves LLC right now. But whatever it was, she was vested in. And if it was ever broken up, she was supposed to be compensated. And that paperwork is from 1917. Just like her Utaco uranium and DuPont nickel stocks. How the hell do they steal 23 stocks that wind up being worth $99 million a share when it's in a guardianship for me as a minor and I never receive it? Oh, they didn't just try to kill me off on YouTube. I've got actual physical timestamp dates that will be part of this report as well. I love it how people say, we want proof, we want proof. I'm the only bitch bringing phone calls and original documents and the truth the best she can. And we're on a time clock here. That's why they keep going TikTok, motherfuckers. TikTok. Another minute, you stay divided. TikTok. I mean, I prefer to talk about all the things that have been stopped, not the fear porn of what is coming. Because every day I work to bring down some kind of corrupt motherfucker. And I figure that should count for something, but I don't have a dick. I mean, if I had a pretend dick, and I went around and everybody thought I was a dude, they'd be going, yes, Mr. Glasscock. We're really sorry that we pissed on your heritage. No problem. You killed most of them off by 1830. Oh, shit. The dead's only 3 feet off the ground and they abide with us right here and now. Tag my dad, Larry, and fucking Mel with her mockery of bringing a new guest on her show to answer questions. My dad will tear her alive. I'm his firstborn. And he wasn't mad that I was a girl. He just named his second slug James Dean. That's all right. He was never as cool as the original Suze anyhow. My brother's a pistol pain in my ass. Fucking. Oh, yeah. Him and my cousin. They play witchcraft. Tag animal rituals. I went through the roof. Never talked to my brother again. I don't take shit from family that isn't really family. My fucking cousin Steve. Weirdos. All right. Phone company sucks. And now everything is digitalized. The phone company is nothing more than a shiny bauble, which is why I have asked Davy that every southwestern building that is vacant be given back to we the people. Why? They're bomb shelters. You could build a community center. You could have a multi-level living space, but oh no, we need to go spend $5 million on it. Let's go steal some money for some poor schlep rocks so we can build something to ourselves that nobody will be able to afford. Give them back the vacant phone companies. Fuck. Embarrassing. You don't even need a damn phone company anymore. Just ask the robot. Manon, they are doing something to your Look, Manon, they've done something to everybody's computer. It's not just me. It's not my ego. It is institutions. It is banking, and it is government. This isn't about me. But it is about my story and its purpose here in the world. And at least I can live stream with a clear stream. These poor other schlep rocks can't even do a real live stream on YouTube, so I'm okay. Even though everybody took everything out of my computer and left it full. What the fuck do I care? The day this computer goes down or this phone blows up, I'm fucking done. Because I'm telepathic with these men that have been dealing with me. I don't need a fucking pretend toy box. Speak. You're on a live stream, phone room. What you selling? That's right, hang up. People go, oh, I don't even answer it. I just let the recorder deal with it. Well, then you're never going to get rid of the fucking robots, are you? Because that was a phone room with living people. And you guys want to ignore it and walk away? How about fucking shut it down? Oh, but we walked away. My grandma would say that people are behaving asinine. And it's a crock of shit. James Coburn, the president's analyst. I don't know him. I'll check it out, maybe. I'm doing hair today. Did I mention that? Okay. 99% of YouTube is any dummy, self-included. Well, you didn't know they stole the free cable, okay? I think maybe you found that out through people like me, hopefully. But you see, it's no different than the TV networks. As we speak, your local media is converting to a video game technology, and they just pump in TV shows instead of games where they tell stories like the one 7 beers ago is now doing. And it's about war. It's a very complicated adult storyline that I could decode in 7 minutes. I'm not wasting that much time. I already know what it is. Remember, tag 7 beers. 2, Isaac Cappy. 2, Zach Goldcamp, which would be my alleged son-in-law. Do you see how high this goes? All the different levels of a person's soul family, their multidimensional self across time and space, cramming into one weak body. That's why they got to have avatars in video games. I mean, don't demean yourself at the ground zero hour. Because when they lie to you and they deceive you and then say it's your fault, that's how they've been running it ever since poof. You know, the beginning. But I think you're fine, Davey. I'm proud of your progress. I'm proud of Brandon. When I find out people are fake fucks, I'll put them right back out there, and you know that. And I want to know who that little boy is that took your first avatar. Who's Davey Bucky? You know I love you. But here again, just showing what I notice and how long ago that the Davey Bucky that I know the face of is a different face than what your face used to be. And we go round and round. And I don't even think you guys have any control. There's some people with 100 avatars on the board. And they want to call them live action. Fuck off. Bunch of fucking puppets up there screaming, I'm a real boy with a diaper. I mean, there's girls with diapers too. Kelly's got a big adult diaper. You know what I mean? Her and Dum Dum's anniversary a year ago, right? And she was talking about it. And you know, I was there the very first night that Chanter demeaned her. And you know, Chanter don't like fat chicks either. But what's he hauling after Sue's the booty call? Well, he's still with his wife. And then shacks up in a pretend fucking 2x4. Him and her don't even fit in that fake house, apartment, storage shed, or green room. Fucking green rooms. They can be used for good or evil. This is really about the Akashic Records defining who misuses technology during any time in our timeline and who doesn't. Kind of like guns don't kill people, people kill people. I got my dad's Mylar bat here. I got the family heirloom, the glass cock fucking bat. So if somebody enters my door and I don't want to pull out a gun, well, I was a pretty good batter in softball too. And you don't want to tempt me to put that bat up on top of my shoulder and hit a fucking home run because I can. I'm a good softball player, good soccer player, good bowler, good cheerleader, good speech person. I took speech in high school. Are you fucking kidding? I'm not scared to talk. I don't care what people say about my voice or my teeth. Well, they covet everything else on me. Does anybody ever figure out why they attacked our teeth? Has anybody figured that one out yet? It's to get to your jaw and to silence you. Yeah, my jaw gets tired from fucking talking. Are you high? No, I don't suck dick all day long because my jaw cracks. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh, and to address any conception that only crackheads and meth heads lose their teeth is a mockery to what they did to our water. So, just keep it up. Because you know what? It pisses the devil off too. The devil hates liars. It's true. They say they kidnapped some kind of fucking hybrid angel that didn't do nothing wrong. Shut her in the gates of hell. Well, ISIS, not the military group, ISIS and Osiris, after his own brother cuts his dick off, buries him in a box, feeds him to fish and bullshit, we'll see his bitch, ISIS, who taught everybody how to, like, actually grow food and take care of each other and, you know, love one another and whatever. Well, see, that old ISIS now, to get mocked here again in that kind of role and have my own demonic daughter say, she's Nephthys and I'm Isis and I destroyed heaven on earth. Well, you better tag Australia because that was one of the portals when they flushed it like a toilet bowl. The people lived in Australia. The military operation was in Antarctica. Fuck, man. At least get a story right if you're going to sling it, right? And I brought evidence, but nobody wants to see my Antarctica stuff? Whatever. All right. Dummy. Okay, listen. They're going to restructure all of entertainment, media, TV, and news. You better shut the fuck up. I'm talking to Rex, not y'all. Shit, right now he'd fuck Chauncey if he'd let him. He just can't help himself. I have 2 double enders. Man, you know I don't know what that means, Mr. Smiley Guy. Too many storytellers making shit up, no real stories left. Hey. Now, when you say no, you know I take that as you're saying my story's not real. So, always keep that in mind. Just like when Joe tells me that couldn't be. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? We've been talking about personal shit that nobody could handle for 20 years. And now you're going to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. You better fucking knock it off, you fags. Not you guys, the dogs. Damn. People get mad. I call Channer a fat ass. Every fat ass in the world thinks I called them a fat ass. That's not how I roll. Oh my God. My mom wanted me to be fat so I'd be miserable. You get it? My dad was fat and miserable. So was my mom. I have never been miserable no matter how much I've been abused. I will not be fat because I don't want to. Oh, and I eat for my blood type and count poisons to reduce my stress. And if I want to smoke, I'll smoke. And I don't need a pain patch with a fucking coffee enema. I about had it. I gotta go. We will bring that in. I like it, but you better rescind it, Davey. I mean, unless I'm the only bitch telling the truth. I mean, I always like to give credit that there's some other poor schlup rock out there that can tell the truth. But anybody says I'm not telling the truth, to the best of my ability, with the best language that took down Sodom and Gomorrah its own self, prove me wrong and hashtag it. I'm waiting for some bitch to step up and prove me wrong. Because I got documents. I've got real life evidence. And I've got more experience than any clown here. Amy. Haha, Suze, I love your sense of humor when it comes to this real shit. Hey, do you think I'm full of shit? Could I actually be telling a real story? Now, we got a few people here that have been around long enough to know that I have given my life for this. And if I wind up dead, everybody's fucked. Oh, and that's why the bad guys want to kill everybody, because they don't want to take the blame. Damn. You better tag it. Too many storytellers. Yep. Hi, Suze. Haha, Suze. Honesty always prevails. Eventually they'll burn themselves out. Yes, they will. But while they're burning themselves out, they have made such a pile of evidence against me. The question is, will I be able to stay safe and serve myself as well as my friends and community? Because I'm not allowed in any communities online or in the real world. And thank BTC, because they're good Catholics. And thank the government, because they had a love child. It's like Baphomet. And it's called the corporation. And hey, if I get my chance to restructure a corporation that's already partially been done behind the scenes and nobody really knew about while they were doing it, oh, hell yeah, I'll step in. We will change the purpose and the meaning of what a corporation is for the rest of time. I am so disappointed in business and its model and its definitions and loopholes. And thanks CW fucked up for that, because he's the boss of the Frog Demon Club. Go fight win. I love you guys. And I'm not joking, because I love me. I do. As trifling and as pathetic as that is, that I can love myself while everybody else hates me. And I love my family. And I love the earth. Peace out.